don't think I should have said that out loud. I can only say that to you two.
I don't. This is Kelly. Biggie and I are seeing a version of you we don't normally see.
Real
I mean,
open.
it's beyond slumped.
Oh, God. Well, listen, I owe this audience an apology. I pickled until very, very late last night.
Did you sleep in that shirt?
I mean, it's a little... I wore it for my son because he's home from college, my Tennessee shirt, but it's a little wrinkly. I haven't worn it in a while.
You might want to hang it rather than fold.
Yeah, I probably should. You're probably right. Yeah.
Well, sometimes, I don't know how I can change this for you, but I'm going to do my best. But I think each day, I mean, the first thing you say when you walk in the studio is, crash through the door like the Kool-Aid man. And then you say, I'm going to owe this audience an apology.
That's a pretty good impression.
I've got to change.
I do see it every day.
We got to change your mental start to this thing.
It's madness. It's madness, I tell you, if you continue to do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, but it's every day now. Audience apology. And it's like, well,
Biggie, what am I doing?
You know?
Yeah.
You get so frayed. I just said we had run a commercial for a guy trying to get you out of timeshares. And I just said, you know, as malleable as I am, I'm real surprised I haven't bought a timeshare and had to try to get out of it. You know, as dumb as I am to go and to get sucked into those kinds of things. I'm one to get sucked into stuff like that.
I won't let you say that about yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't think that's true. I don't think you're a timeshare guy.
Well, I hope not. I've never sat in one of those meetings where they try to get you in.
No, I've never done that either.
Oh, I have.
Oh, you have?
Well, because for a time, Vegas, you know, they basically say, hey, come to this meeting about owning, you know, your own part of Las Vegas or sharing a part of Las Vegas. Well, they'd get you in with like either a free meal or in my case, it was a free meal and like $50 credit to the casino. So I went and sat in this thing and I mean, they almost held us prisoner to the point where there was like somebody blocking the door so you couldn't leave and you had to stay through the whole thing and talk to somebody to get your voucher. And I mean, I had to be like, I'm leaving. I'm not getting a timeshare. I want my voucher.
Do you walk in there? Did you speak with other people, Biggie, strangers, and y'all think the same thing? I'm just here for the free stuff. I'm not signing anything. You had that mindset?
Yeah, well, I'd say it was kind of half and half. There was degenerates like me
who wanted the money to gamble,
who had been there for 2 days and needed the $50 in the meal.
And some people think it's, hey, I love Vegas. I want to come back.
And
this is where I'll go.
There were, and believe me, there were people in there signing.
Were you ever tempted?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because I thought, you know, I'll come back to Vegas several times a year.
Was that deal, Biggie, that they showed you exclusively in Las Vegas, or was it with a company that has properties in
No, this was one
San
of those.
Diego,
that was
Florida?
one of their pitches, too, was it's Las Vegas. It's, what's the Tahoe? It's this, you
Cancun.
know, Nashville, this. And it seemed very, you know, I sat there and then something told me, I was like, no, I'm just not going to do it. And they were like, are you sure? And I mean, other people were signing, and finally I was like, I'm leaving. And they really did like block the door almost. And I'm like, give me my voucher and my food voucher, and I'm leaving.
Was it worth it to get the $50 in the food?
Yeah, but it was very intimidating. I mean, because you don't want to be, you don't want to ever be like mean either. And finally I had to be like, I'm not signing anything.
See, and when I get into a situation, like I often just give.
Well, and I felt like
I just do. I'm the capitulator.
I felt
you
like the
said
people
my
there,
superhero story would be what superhero would be? The capitulator.
Capitulator.
That's what I would be. That's exactly right.
This is a job for the capitulator.
I would do it. I would do it. It's true. And they are persuasive.
You know what I've heard, and I can't verify this, but I've just heard that oftentimes the people who now say, we'll get you out of your timeshare deals. You know, you pay us this fee. We'll get you out of all your timeshares. So you're not paying these annual fees. They're the same people who sold them in the first place.
They got you in, and now they get you out. They get paid on both ends. Wow.
How about that? Ain't that America?
Got to respect that. Got to respect the hustle. As my son says, got to respect the hustle. That's a good point. We have the good, the bad, the ugly today. This is good news from a guy in Utah. His name is Reed Taylor. Now, it's too early for me, but he has wrapped his Ford Super Duty truck with Christmas lights. That's another opportunity for a Biggie high-low.
Okay.
How many Christmas lights do you think that the man was able to get onto his truck?
He might be taking timeshare calls right now.
Oh, yeah, I think he is. He's in the middle of a timeshare call. Biggie, get off the phone and answer this. It's a high-low.
Hey, do you like Disney?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I do. Do you like Myrtle Beach? Yes.
Sorry, he's on the phone with some timeshare property sellers.
You owe me a lunch.
Yeah, apparently. A Biggie, a patented high-low. A guy in West Valley City, Utah, has wrapped his Ford Super Duty truck with Christmas lights. A project he started in 2019. He had 100 lights on his truck. How many lights does he now have on his truck? A Biggie high-low game. How many lights on the truck?
What was the starting number?
Well, he started 7 years ago with 100. Now he tries to add some each year. So how many trucks? Well, I can't even say. Now it's at this number.
1,200.
Higher.
1,500.
Higher.
2,000.
Higher.
3,500.
Higher.
God. 5,000.
Higher.
7,500.
Higher.
15,000.
Higher.
25,000 lights.
Higher.
40,000
Lower.
35,000
Lower.
30,000.
Lower.
28,500.
Yes. 28.5. That's right. Well done.
God, how is he not pulled over every day?
He is running something called the I Love You Bro project. And what these lights are supposed to do is help men who are struggling, because what the lights represent, this is very deep, the lights represent what we show on the outside. The wiring is what we really are. And nobody pays attention to the wiring. How about that?
How does he run? How does he keep them lit?
Power.
They have their own separate power source? They have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have a power source in the bed of the truck, and then he's got wires running all up and down. I mean, it looks like...
Is it street legal, as Biggie pointed out?
Yeah,
it must be, because he takes it from place to place,
Yeah.
and he tries to help men who are struggling, and he says anytime people pay attention to the lights, he says pay attention to the message.
And you just get to watch people come and see the lights like, this is kind of weird. What is this? See the sign, and hopefully, they'll either reach out, check out one of the support groups, come and just see what it is all about, because we keep silent.
He tries to start a conversation on mental health. He says, you see the lights, don't you? But what you don't see is what's inside.
Because men don't talk about it. Men don't talk about feelings.
That's right.
As a rule.
So the feelings are the wires. The lights are, oh, here I am on social media or whatever it might be. Pretty deep.
I love you, bro.
I Love You Bro project. It's a deep, at first I saw it as like, come on, but I'm a guy.
He seems to mean well.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. Not only does he mean well, I think he's doing really good work. He's really helped a lot of people. Good for him. Michael, you have a story about timeshares. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's been probably about 30, 35 years ago. They were sending out those things about timeshares up in the mountains around Boone, Banners Elk, up at the ski resorts. Well, my grandparents lived up there, and when they passed, they left me a bunch of land. So I'm going up there anyway. I think, well, I'll go by, pick up my TV. Go in, guy, of course, meets me, looks like Herb Tarlick from WKRP. It's beautiful up. It's beautiful up here. Yes, I love it up here. See all these wonderful. Yeah, I see all the trees. Gives me the whole big spiel. Finally, I say, sir, look right out your window. He says, well, why? I said, see that mountain right there? He said, yeah. I said, I own it.
Boom.
Mic
drop.
He goes, take your damn TV and go.
You beat him.
Still got the TV.
Oh, man. You still got that TV? I love it. Boy, you did. You beat him.
You beat Herb Tarlick.
Take a look out that window. See that mountain?
Oh, mine.
I own it. Get your damn TV and get off my porch. I love it. I love that, Michael. Now that's the story. That's how you beat a timeshare guy. Nicely done.
I hope the younger people can Google Herb Tarlick
I know.
to see him in all his glory.
Dated reference, but one that really hits home.
Yeah.
Ultimate salesman.
If you know, you know.
Ultimate sleazy sales guy.
In radio.
Yeah, radio guy. I loved Herb. That whole
He really grew on me as a character.
Well, oh yeah, great. And recently, I've been seeing I do this thing called Facebook, and
Saw it on the Facebook.
saw it on the Facebook. They'll do some scenes from a classic WKRP Thanksgiving episode, which
Jerky drop.
oh my god. You talk about one of the funniest episodes of any show of all time. When Les Nessman is, I can't make out. It's too dated. It's too dated, but it's
Happy
so funny.
Thanks.
From WKRP.
Happy Thanksgiving from WKRP.
Another good story. A teenager is being called a hero today, and he really is. What do he and I have in common? We both know CPR. We both know CPR.
Strange flex.
And this teenager has actually used it and saved a life, the life of his stepfather. 15-year-old in Buffalo, Anthony Klinger, took CPR in health class. And when his stepfather collapsed with a heart attack, he kept up CPR for 8 minutes until paramedics arrived and took over. And they said, without question, you saved your stepfather's life. This is the kid and the dad.
We were in health class. It was a unit we were doing.
Next thing you know, I woke up. I was in the emergency room at Buffalo General Hospital.
I looked at the bottom of the stairs, and his head was laying right there on the ground, and his feet were up on the third stair. Very clammy, eyes rolled back, completely non-responsive. And he's like, Mom, it's okay, I got this.
I wasn't really getting tired. I was just worried. But I had to like get with my senses saying he's gonna die if I don't do this.
It's a blessing. It's a miracle. He's definitely a hero. He saved my life.
He's emotional about that. And why wouldn't you be? That is unreal.
Who added the John Tesh, Kelly? You or Biggie?
I told Biggie
on the
that.
piano.
I told Biggie, get me John Tesh.
Message to the stepdads: be nice to those kids.
That's right. I thought the same thing. Because otherwise he could be like,
I guess you're not my real dad.
I know CPR.
Yeah, remember that time you yelled at me at a Logan's Roadhouse? You were dating my mom? Not now.
Don't necessarily have to use the CPR that I know. Got it in health class. I like it. I guess you could call this a good story. It was bad when it started, and we have an update on it. If you'll recall from last month, a couple was caught on camera at the Mon Cherie restaurant in Arizona.
Yes.
The Mon Cherie is known for its romance, and they have a little gazebo area covered in flowers for people like to take pictures for their Instagram. They also have good food and so forth. Well, this couple broke into the restaurant, then went to that gazebo and had sexual relations while on camera. This whole thing was caught on camera. And the owner of the restaurant said, you just befouled my gazebo. I mean, it's one thing to rob me, but you just befouled my gazebo. Well, now, exactly a month later, the couple, Brian Morrow and Carissa Sukernock, have been arrested, and they have been caught.
All right.
Somebody turned them in, see them on camera, making love in the gazebo. And the owner said, good. I'm glad you got arrested for this finally.
I'm super grateful for all the people on social media that helped us and found them. So I'm grateful, number one, and really happy about it. The arrest makes me happy.
Grateful, happy.
Yeah. Apparently, when they made love in the gazebo, the flowers just all hit the floor. They shook it.
My God.
Do they have to replace any of the slats?
No word on the slats inside the gazebo, but the little ornament,
Replace these slats.
the hopa, as you might call it, was adorning it. It was laced with flowers, and they were all just messed up left and right. So that couple that we brought to you a month ago has finally been arrested. And it did take some people who knew them on social media. Yes.
Do we think that, I'm sorry, Biggie, the owner, the police held on to the video? Because as you said, Kelly, there's surveillance images of them, but I would imagine there's tape.
It's titillating to me. You know,
Well, of course it is.
that's titillating. You get a couple
Illegal sex,
willing to do
outdoor sex,
outdoor illegal. If they're good
in
looking,
the middle of a crime.
if they're good looking,
Have you seen mugshots?
I've not. That's a good question. If they're hot, I'm titillated.
You're titillated.
Seen mug
Oh, you're saying no. You're saying no.
If this was your gazebo, Chris Kelly, would your wife make you tear it down with an axe?
Yes.
Yes.
Burn it.
And then
to the
burn
ground.
it.
Burn it to the ground. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
no.
Down to the ground.
There's no coming back from that.
No. You must rebuild.
I told you we had a snake the size of this pin get into the basement by about an inch a year and a half ago. She won't go into the basement. She refuses to let anyone else go into the basement. We saw it crawl in, and she says that's it. I mean, really, when things like that happen, we just don't. Yes, and sexual relations on a gazebo.
And one of your projects, I believe, Kelly, you mentioned yesterday, was that during the holiday break, you'd like to clean out the basement. Well,
I do.
you may be solo.
Well, that's fine. I don't mind.
Are you allowed? Are you allowed?
No, she won't even let me go down into the basement. That's the whole thing. You know, it's like we just don't go down there.
What if you just hired a team? I know they have people who do this, who just come in and clean out stuff. Could you do that?
No, because again,
That's an expense you don't
yeah.
really need to incur.
It's about.
I mean, you could certainly afford it.
It's about not throwing anything away. I mean, and eventually you're just moving stuff around, and the it stays cluttered, and I've got to get rid of that clutter. So you
have no sentimental value.
I have sentimental value to pictures and to old toys and all that kind of thing, but not to shoes and handbags and things we're never going to wear again and that kind of stuff. I don't have sentimental value. I give that to Goodwill or throw it away. So I'm going to have a word with her over the break, and I'm going to try to be sensitive, but I'm going to try to throw some things away. Okay?
All right, so who started the fight here? Cancel the backup. I'm fine.
It's possible that's the way I'm going to be murdered as Biggie.
Ma'am, have you been drinking, sir? What have you taken?
Are you high?
But legally, in my own home, I'm legally high. Melinda Howard, 63, Mississippi, ugly story, developed a severe infection from a minor paper cut she got while breaking down cardboard boxes. Here's another. I would be breaking down cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Her thin, sensitive skin apparently was the culprit. Everyone's looking at...
That's what I got.
Yeah. She said, I've always had thin, sensitive skin.
It's no picnic, believe me.
No. And when she got the paper cut, she thought, well, no big deal. Well, a week later, it was infected. And she wound up having to go to the hospital.
Did she get staph?
Swollen, painful, infected. They were concerned she would get staph. She was treated with antibiotics, is now recovering.
Did she get MRSA?
Has shared her experience on social media. She did. That's what she wound up getting.
With the MRSA.
The MRSA.
Jesus.
Apparently, her post got over 1 million hits and views because she showed the tiniest paper cut when she first had it, and now, of course, it's swelled up. And
I'm so paranoid. If I get a tiny little cut on my finger, I cover it. I douse it in Neosporin and put multiple bandages on it. I don't want MRSA. I don't want staph.
No.
I never do anything.
You don't even wash it?
No, I just go about my business.
You got blood on your arm. Is that from the dog?
Yeah, dog bite.
Dog nip?
Dog nip. I got them up and down my arm. If I get a cut, I never put a Band-Aid on. Unless it's bleeding and just to stop the blood. I never do stuff
I
like
rarely do a Band-Aid, but I will wash it and put some Neosporin on it or polysporin.
I do none of that stuff. In fact, I just recently, here's how dumb and thick I am. I pulled a muscle, my calf muscle, and what did I do about it?
Nothing.
I just go on about my business and think this will heal in a month. And it got a little better, then a little worse, and I'd pull it again and all that. So I told a pickle pal about it, and he says, have you iced it? I was like, no. And he goes, why don't you ice it? And so I went home and iced it. It went away. I mean, ice actually worked. I thought that was just a thing you say, but it really did. It worked. So what I would say to people is go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do it. That's just my thing. Anyhow, I never treat, like a paper cut, I would never do anything about. I would just leave it exposed and go on about my business. I guess she did too.
Not me.
You see what happened to her. Infection and a bad one. She's okay now, but it was touch and go for her, the poor thing. Thin skin.
I mean, MRSA can kill you, right? I mean, if it's bad enough.
Eventually, yeah.
Turn into cellulitis. I know that life.
So that's the next step?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, you hear people getting cuts and can turn to cellulitis.
Ugh.
Ugly story. This will be one for our attorney, Lisa Lanier, next time we talk to her as well. Kevin Kolb, homeless man, Saginaw, Michigan, has filed a lawsuit against Fisher Contracting Company, alleging that its forklift operator lifted and rocked a porta potty while the homeless man, Kevin Kolb, was inside, splashing him with all of its contents. And he said he knew darn well I was inside that porta potty too when he did it.
Was that wrong?
He got the poo on him.
Should I not have done that?
Kolb says workers yelled at him, "Don't you go in that porta potty?" And when I did, he sloshed me around.
So he wasn't.
He was warned.
Like a job site porta potty.
He was warned. Yes. The company disputes the account, saying the worker did not know Kolb was inside. The toilet was never lifted.
Just shake him from time to time.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah, make sure no one's in them.
That's weird.
Lawsuit seeks damages for $25,000. He said, I've been harmed physically and emotionally.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to have sloshing Porta-John waters and come out on you?
Which attorney is taking this?
Good question.
Yeah.
The stinky homeless man versus the forklift operator.